episode 336 of the Confidence in the Klutch podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Click the bell for notifications, new content when I drop, new media, energy up, y'all. I wanted to start this episode out by talking about addressing the Jacksonville shootings. First of all, thoughts and prayers to the families of Angela, Michelle Carr, Anolt, Joseph, AJ, LaGuerre Jr., and Gerald Gallion. Thoughts and prayers with their families in this trying time. There is nothing that anybody can say to quell the pain that those families are dealing with and everything that was going on. This thing was unpredictable. There's nothing that was going to stop this man from doing what he was doing, because the man that did it was soft as fuck. He was a bitch, and he wouldn't have did that shit in the hood. You see what happened when he went to the HBCU campus, right, y'all? He got his ass up out of there. So even the thought of another black man with a firearm, he didn't want to do that. He didn't want that smoke. He didn't want any deterrence, right? He didn't want any struggle. He didn't want any get back to the bullshit he was on. I know we need to see everything at this time, but to see him walk up on that Hyundai and to execute the sister like that, just in her car, cowardly. A woman that did not do anything to you, you're going to shoot 11 times through the front windshield. Then you go in, you kill a kid, 19-year-old kid, worker. Then somebody come in and you shooting at them and kill him, and this woman got away. And then you call your daddy, I did some bad shit and check this and break into my room and all this. And then you kill yourself. I do believe that suicide is preventable with work from the person that's going through the mental health issues, the professionals, and the family of that person. I believe that. But to do all of that and then don't want to face the music about it is bitchy. It's a real bitch move. Here's the thing. You can hate black people all you want to. Stay away from black people. There's a lot of people that hate different demographics of people, I would say. And they don't want to kill them. They just stay away from them because that's just not their cup of tea. So I just want to touch on it. I ain't finna bring down the mood, but I just want to shout out those 3 brothers and sisters that lost their life over somebody that he knew what he did was wrong. That's why he took his own life, because he couldn't deal with himself with what he did. But I want to also say that mental health struggles are real. Suicide ideation is real. And I need everybody to watch for signs and support and check in and support and check in and check in and support and check in and check in and support our family members that are struggling, because just like that, it can go. Thoughts and prayers, y'all. Take a moment of silence for the 3 brothers that lost their life. Once again, 3 brothers and sisters that lost their life. Angela Michelle Carr, 52. Anolt Joseph, AJ LaGuerre Jr., 19. And Gerald Gallion, 29, y'all. Thoughts and prayers to the families of all involved, even the victim. Just because you have a racist son don't mean you was a racist. Even him, his parents, who might have been trying to do all they can. We don't know. We weren't there. So that's That's what I would say. All right, y'all. Energy up. We ready? We ready? Let's do it. Listen. Y'all need to freeze that Trump shit because this Trump shit, listen, bark up that tree will fall on you. Them 19 people that got indicted, first of all, I want to know why the brother didn't get no bail or bond set. I want to know what he did, unless he got some priors or some shit. Now, that sister that took that picture looks like she's like the devil. Like, yo, what's wrong with you? She was like one of the only two people that smiled in their picture. I would have been smiling in my picture though, like, cause I'm untouchable. Y'all got a RICO. You know how to get out of a RICO. You got to sing. But what you telling, they might already know. So you might not get out of the RICO. I don't know. But I see Young Thug Father's not funny. He's like, yo, if he got a RICO case, like my son got a RICO case and he got bond, why my son didn't get bond? I believe the dope dealing and the accusations of dope dealing and murder is the reasons why. I would think. What y'all think? But they made millions of dollars off his shirt. Trump wants to be a dictator, one ruler government. He wants to be Putin in Russia. He wants to be like all these rich oligarchs around the world that just run a country and don't got to answer nobody, do what the hell they want to do. He wants to do that. That's what his goal is. He's going to rewrite the Constitution. What is it called? It's called the something 25, something. What I was listening to yesterday on the Truth with Sherman Hughes, he was saying it's a terminology that they already got in writing about what they plan to do once this man get elected. We finna go not back to the old days, to the new days where president gonna live for life and appointed and all this shit. Like, it's crazy, dog, what they trying to do. Be careful, y'all fucking up, giving this man too much attention, because his people that back him, it was like 72 million motherfuckers. So what y'all gonna do is take some of Biden people and move them that way. He only lost the general election with the shit by like 20,000 or some shit like that, right? So that was too close. So y'all can fuck around if you want. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, fuck around and find out with that Trump shit. Leave that man alone. For real. Like, if he did some shit heinous, I get it. But this shit, some of this shit is light, and y'all already know what he has the power to do. We ain't scared though, but y'all got to have somebody as a viable opponent, and we got to put everything behind Biden if that's what it's going to be. Let me know in the comments. Double shout out. World Track and Field Championships. Great to watch. Americans did their thing. Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson. She's a triple world medalist right now. She got gold in the 100 meters, bronze in the 200 meters, and gold in a 4x100 relay. That's dope. Sharika Jackson wins the 200 meters back-to-back, running the second fastest time behind Florence Griffin Joyner, baby, Flojo. She got the silver in the 100 meters. 21.41 is what she ran in the 200. 21.34 is the world record held by Flojo. She's very, 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 very close. Noah Lyles on the man's side, triple crown. 100 meter champion, 200 meter champion, 4x100 meter champion. Come on, relay. He's here. Noah Lyles, he be doing all this stuff, but man, he just love who he is. I love that. He love himself. He has a point about, I mean, it was hate, but it don't matter. Hate don't bother me. He had a point about he's a true world champion because the NBA is just North America. It makes sense for me. I say with football, baseball, and hockey as well, you can't be the world champion. They say the world champion. You might have players from across the world in your league, but y'all don't play other teams from other leagues around the world to be the world champion. But see, that's that arrogant American shit. We're the world champion. World champion of who? Motherfucker, y'all didn't play the team from Europe. Y'all didn't play the team from Africa. Y'all didn't play the team from Asia. Y'all didn't play the team from Australia. If we're going to say world champion, you supposed to, the best team from that continent, club team, y'all got to play then, if that's the case. Otherwise, he makes sense. International players in the league do not make the league's champion a world champion. It doesn't matter. So we have international players in our league. You are the national champion, like college. Fucking shit. You know what I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments. Stephen A. called him ignorant or some shit. He got chilled. Undisputed Reborn. I didn't listen to today's episode, but I did watch Skip bring out everybody yesterday. The new song was dope by Wayne. Not going to say it's better than No Mercy, but it was nice. The intro of the brothers was fire when he brought out everybody one by one. Richard Sherman, Keyshawn Johnson, and Michael Irvin. Now, the brothers looked happy up there with Skip. Michael Irvin said something when he came out, when he sat down, and he stated that we're all champions up here from the player side, so we can talk from a championship level perspective. I agree with that, and I appreciate Mike saying that. This not just coming from somebody that was okay, but he's not real. Yes, there's a little bit of luck going to championship, but just saying that brings more in reverence to what the fuck you saying, because you're a champion. Championships matter. Championships do matter. That don't mean people without a championship don't know what they're talking about, but he said from a championship level perspective. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, baby. But damn, Skip is the moderator and a contributor. Where the women at? Where Jen Hale at? Where, you know what I'm saying? Where they at? So I got to see today. Was it just one thing with Skip, or where's the ladies at, yo? Skip is the moderator and contributor. Interesting. Okay. So we'll watch how he moves the conversation, because he was letting the brothers get their shit off. I got to see today, because Richard Sherman was going in this shit. He did, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to get at it. You know, KeKe laid back, but he'll raise his voice every now and then. And Michael Irvin, when he get excited, talking about some shit that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But I like it. I like it. I like it. The bad thing is, here's the bad thing. Keyshawn and Michael Irvin was on First Take, y'all. So you taking away from First Take. You know what I mean? When they laid them brothers off, you're taking away from First Take, y'all. We're not going to cut motherfuckers and let them go to the competition, and then they on the same show at that same time, man. Man, we want to stay number one or what? So, with Skip being the moderator, we got to see how he moves the conversation, like I said, but we also get to see he gets the last word because he's the moderator. So that's going to be very interesting. Skip said Josina Anderson will be there this week. He said Rachel Nichols coming this week. I'm like, damn, Josina Anderson? Y'all got Josina Anderson too? Damn, Josina Anderson, motherfucking Keyshawn Johnson, motherfucking Michael Irvin, all work for ESPN. Now they on Fox. ESPN, what is y'all doing, man? What is y'all doing? ESPN West in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? Man, that's going to be fire for football season. I'm not going to lie, that shit going to be fire. I love what, man, you can, listen, man. All right. Shout out to David Jacoby, too, for joining the Carton Show as a co-host. He's new to Fox. He's coming on before skipping them, if I'm not mistaken. He has, like, I forgot where his show is in this Fox Sports realm, but he got, like, Plaxico Burress and, Greg Jennings, and it's another brother. I'm sorry, brother, I forgot your name. But they're going to be interchangeable. What would Jalen do? You know what I'm saying? What would Jalen do? I tell you, I think Jalen going to be on fucking Showtime somewhere doing some shit like that. All right, y'all. We ready to jump into quick ones? There is no NBA, anything that jumped off. This the quiet time. This the time right now where people just get finishing up doing what they do, make their way to their cities to get ready for training camp. Quick ones. Jerry Jones pulled a move without letting his coach know. First of all, it's safe to say that if that's what you believe. It's up to Mike McCarthy to say who usually lets him know about personnel moves. But remind yourself, Jerry Jones is the owner and GM. So he might just done some shit and didn't give a damn who thought anything about it. I'm just making a move. Or it might be long-range game. But all this, he supposed to have told Mike McCarthy, if you the owner and GM, the GM would have told Mike, we finna, you know what I'm saying, Jerry wanted to sign dog, so we finna sign dog, all right? With Jerry being both, who we telling? You know what I'm saying? Do that mean he don't give a fuck about Mike McCarthy? Nah, I don't. Ask Mike McCarthy, what do you think? Do that mean Mike McCarthy on the hot seat? Baby. But he feel like he ain't got to answer to nobody. He ain't got to answer to me, you, or any other motherfuckers off. That's Jerry. Deal with it. The Keke Palmer moment is over, y'all. Clearly, it was all a rollout for something. I mean, it worked. A lot of promotion. They played us all. Shout out to Darius for staying in character and taking his baby out for her born day. Darius didn't, you know what I'm saying? He got shut down on social media for a minute, shut his shit down, but he didn't let it affect him like that. And he told people to chill out. Y'all doing too much. Didn't nobody say this, didn't nobody say that. So whoever had the great idea of doing this, they got the promotion, but what's coming next, KeKe? I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I just hope we get back to being classful over this, because this caused too many issues with certain people. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it, but it was like a sexism thing. Like the man, especially the black man, was with Darius, and the black women was with KeKe for the most part. So that wasn't good to have, because nobody was respecting the man's perspective in the whole thing. It was, you can live your life, queen, do what the fuck you want to do, fuck that nigga, but I don't think that's the proper way to go about it. And he shouldn't have did it on social media. But we done with that shit. We ain't talking about that shit no more. All right. Life accused as a teacher, we up out this bitch. Let me tell you something. Sweat the small things now so you don't got issues later. But when you start looking on teachers' faces, you see it in their faces already. The summer slide is real, first of all. Hey, you parents, when you don't do nothing with your children over the summer, don't make them read a book, do anything in Khan Academy, do any workbooks or anything, especially in the K through 8 setting, man, y'all in trouble. Because y'all kids coming back, they can't do the work, they low level, and it is what it is, and then they don't want to listen. Who wants to teach a low-level kid that don't want to listen? Not me. not. I see a lot of teachers don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Teaching is a young person's game. When I say 2.5 weeks we done been in school, could I say some people already burnt out? Yep. Because it's the grind, it's the constant, and we hot up in the room. You know what I mean? It's just all this shit is uncomfortable. The money you make as a teacher does not put you where you need to be in a frame of mind to even enjoy the job all the way. You do this job because you love children. You love helping children learn. You don't do this job for the money. Could you imagine what this will be if you can do this job because you love children and you want to help children learn and you have a gift and you got paid well for doing it? Do you know, man, that'd be a great thing, wouldn't it, y'all? I'm out. Let me know in the comments, man. Yo, check me out on what I say Friday. So the Friday, I'm coming with y'all with some hotness. And also, I got something new I'm going to drop on y'all on YouTube. So go to YouTube. I got something. It's called Something to Cook, Confidence in the Kitchen. I was on the internet, on YouTube. Who doesn't be on the internet, Don? Shut up. And I seen, it just popped up in my feed, and it was like this brother was making something. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I seen the amount of views he had, and I'm like, wait a minute, fam. And I seen the food he was making, and I'm like, wait another fucking minute, man. I don't know about that. I said, shit, I got some shit that I done got a recipe for that's fire, that look way fire than that. And that shit tastes way better. Because what he did, I done did before when I couldn't cook like that. And he got mad views on that bitch. So I said, wait a minute, fam. I could do one or whatever. And I had one in the tuck that I did in 2018? December 2018. So I was just one day like, you know what, I'm going to do this. This when I was really just in grad school. Everything was going the way I needed to, and I was just trying to stay busy. I was working on multiple podcasts and doing multiple things and all them shows at one point in time, and it was one I was going to do called Something to Cook, Confidence in the Kitchen. All my people know I can cook. As my children, everybody know I can cook. So therefore, my food tastes pretty good. So this is the first one. And just check the YouTube. Look for it on YouTube, man. All my podcast people, go to YouTube channel. Subscribe to YouTube to see this. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be the best I can do right now, but it's the best that I'm going to put out right now, because when I seen dog video, that shit wasn't super dope like that, but we going to do what we do. So, and that ain't hate. That's just, I know I can do it too. Get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Click the bell for notifications on new content when I drop. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on X and Instagram at KITK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Twice a week with Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezos, Don P. Don D. Donrilla hosts the Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. A Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, society, and talk about a little food, baby, cuisine. Ow! Have a safe and healthy night. You listen to the daytime. Credit grade on purpose, y'all. I'm out. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence.